Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Caffeinated and Hungry. We are making almond coconut soup today. It's vegan, halal and gluten free if you're into that kind of stuff. And let's start cooking. So we are gonna start with adding olive oil. I eyeball it, but I can say approximately 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're gonna heat it. After the olive oil is heated, I'm gonna add the almond flakes. The ones I'm adding are unsalted dry toasted almond flakes from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love these because they are the perfect sliced, I would say, for roasting. They are not so thick, they are not so thin, so perfect for roasting. I'm gonna roast them so that we get that delicious almond oil infused in the olive oil I'm putting, and it infused into the pan. So you're gonna get that lovely roasted almond taste in your soup. These almonds are actually gonna be the garnish, so I'm gonna roast them and I'm gonna take them out into a plate. So as you can see, I'm roasting them. You want them to be like a light brown, like almost a pinkish brown. And the best way to tell this is actually from the smell of it. You should actually smell almonds. I wish you could smell how it smells in the kitchen right now, but it smells beautiful. You can actually smell that almond roasting. Smell that, like the oils and the almond burning. It's beautiful. As you can see, they're all roasted, so I would suggest not leaving the pan alone because they burn quite quickly once they start roasting. So guard the pan, stay there, and once they're this color, that's when you take it up. And you can see the oil, actually it's beautiful. It's olive oil infused with almond oil, and you have that taste of that roasted almond slices in your pan. What I'm doing here is I'm taking all the almond slices out. I'm gonna use them for garnish, which will give the soup like a crunch, and it's gonna be more filling. Alright, now that my almonds are roasted, I'm gonna add again olive oil for the base of my soup. So I'm adding, again I'm eyeballing it, but I will say 3 tablespoons of olive oil. If you want to add more, go for it. And I'm gonna add 2 cups of almond flour. I'm using the Trader Joe's one. I love this one too. And I'm roasting the almond flour with the olive oil. I'm using a very small amount of heat in this, so don't go crazy with your stove because it burns quite fast. You want to have it like a light brownish pinkish color, and again you can tell it by the smell. Once it starts roasting, you can smell the almond. So So just keep the heat small. Use your spatula. I'm using a wooden one because actually wooden one, unlike the metallic ones and the plastic ones, doesn't give taste to the dish you're cooking. So just be patient, work through it, and once it gets like this brownish consistency, you're gonna add your coconut cream. Again, I'm using the Trader Joe's one. This is not sponsored, but I love Trader Joe's stuff. Yeah, I'm adding a can of coconut cream. Which is insisting not to come out, so I'm gonna go get it. Sweet. Yep, that's better. So I'm working that coconut cream right into the almond flour. I'm gonna get out all the lumps in there. I'm gonna first use my spatula that I'm gonna go in with metal blender. If you like it very smooth, you can use a hand blender too. Alright, now that I have smoothed out the base of my soup, I'm gonna add one carton of vegetable broth, again from Trader Joe's. This sounds sponsored, but it's not. But this is, I like this vegetable broth. This is my favorite. Normally I like to make it homemade, but thanks to COVID-19, we are kind of stuck at home these days with a lot to do with homeschooling and everything. So I'm gonna use a store-bought one, which is actually very good. I really like that. So I'm gonna add the vegetable broth. You can add regular water, but it's not as delicious, I would say. So, or if you don't like to keep it vegan or plant-based, you can add chicken stock too, or meat stock. But I like to add vegetable stock. I think this soup works best when it's like vegan. And just stir it in. You can see that it's already like a delicious creamy goodness. And I'm just gonna let it boil. As you can see, I'm just going in with a hand blender, just so to get any kind of lumps out. I'm just gonna leave it to boil. Yep, here it is, it's boiled. And I'm just gonna add some nutmeg. I mean, nutmeg is a lot of hit and miss with people. I love nutmeg, so if you don't like it as much, don't add as much, I would say, but I love it. I'm gonna use the nutmeg to garnish too. I'm just adding the nutmeg in. And we are all done. Just adding more nutmeg. And time to plate it. Oh, it looks so good. It's creamy, it's delicious, it's nutritious. So I'm gonna put it on a plate and I'm gonna add the almond flakes. This gives it such like a beautiful crunch, makes it much more filling and delicious. And I'm gonna garnish it with more nutmeg. And there you have it, my almond coconut soup. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'm a new channel, it really helps my channel. Thank you so much.